Hello everyone. Several times live streaming. First, you all to our live streaming channel. We are TTF Power, and now on one of our video. So about many products in our several meeting, in our several speech before. But how about now today? Today we will going to talk about a big topic. It's the everyday life. This topic is the electrical safety. So, TTF Power is a company that achieved the electrical safety standard. So, here will provide you the product in our daily life or in the workplace. We will talk about it today. So, let's have a look. Today's plan. Today, we are going to talk about electrical safety, and this is our plan today. Firstly, I will talk about the plan. What should we do in the electrical safety world? And then, how about the maintenance of the electric when it is not safe? And the first step, we will introduce what is a qualified worker. Let's promote some key points of the electrical safety. Then the last topic is the case study. Some case study for you on electrical safety. Now let's begin our speech today. Electricity can seriously injure or kill property damage. However, it can take simple personal near electrical installation or equipment. The risk of injury to himself, the workers, and others. This section provides what are the dangers of the electricity. The main dangers involved in working with electrons when coming into contact with live parts, with electrical arcs or sparks from defective equipment or installations, and explosions caused by improper electrical or vapors or dust. For example, from a three-point boost also cause other types of injuries. For example, falls from ladders or scaffolding. So, what should we do when we face this problem? Let's have a look. That assessment of all electrical hazard has been carried out, including people likely to suffer harm risk. The risk assessment should take into account the types of the electrical equipment used. The employer must ensure that the electrical installation and equipment are suitable for their intended use and the conditions in which they operate, and they are only used for their intended use. Injuries other equipment in the environment must be rated for the current they protect. Isolators and fuse box should be cables, plugs, outlet box, and connections must be sufficiently resistant and adequately protected depending on the working environment. Machinery has a switch or insulator accessible to quick shut off power and emergency equipment. To the extent reasonably practical, the We must ensure that electrical equipment and installations are properly maintained to prevent hazard. Users of electrical equipment, including portable appliances, should carry out immediately remove the equipment and check, repair, or replace it. 1. Have the following problems. The problems are the plug or connector is damaged. The cable has been repaired with duct tape, is not secure, or has exposed internal wires, etc., and burn marks or spots are visible. Repairs may only be carried out by a competent person. It is recommended that the employee provide more frequent checks for appliances or equipment that are more likely to be damaged. Visual checks are not usually works with the main. You should consider whether electrical equipment, including portable appliances, need to be inspected or more formally tested by a switch sockets are carried out regularly in order to prevent deterioration and the dangers that may entail an electrician. And electrical separate training, skills, and knowledge to perform a task at hand without injury to themselves or others. Having completed an electric way of demonstrating that you have a technical skills, specialized tasks such as servicing high voltage switcher gear or modifying paired. Then, some key points for you to remember. The first one, make sure you know how to use electricity equipment safely. Then, make sure they are installed by using adapters without fuse, since if so, they can cause a fire. Third one, make sure there are loose wires that could cause you to trip or fall. Fourth one, make sure appliances are turned off and unplugged. Sure any sign of electrical or other hazard. Electricity has necessary skills, knowledge, and experience to do so. Wearing a connector incorrectly can be dangerous and lead to tears. 7. Stop using equipment immediately if it's checked by a competent person. 8. Ensure that the electric full use and is in order condition for maintenance. 1 is consider installing a redundant current devices between the power supply and the equipment, particularly if you are working outside or in the damp place. Then, the last part, some case studies for electrical safety. A 19-year-old man worked. The first one is a story about a 19-year-old man. A 19-year-old displayed case in coffee shop. The investigation revealed that the 13A plug was under main shock from the displayed case before realizing what had happened to her brother. Unprofiling of a conductor can have serious consequences. That it is electrical installations and equipment are safe. agnostic to reduce installation and may be carried out by someone who has the necessary training, skills, and experience to do the job safely. So, this is what I want to talk about today. Today, we are talking about the electrical safety in the city world. Let's have a review. Today, to ensure the safety of the electrical. Then, how to maintain it? What is the how to make yourself safety in the electric working? So, this is what I want to talk about today. If you like us again, talk about today. If you extremely know more about us, please subscribe us and follow us on our page. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Bye on Friday with our next colleague, Amanda. Bye, everyone.